Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Casey with Mosaic Mermaid Tarot, and today's pick a card is going to be about what your person has finally realized about this connection, and we're going to look into their current thoughts, feelings, intentions, what they wish they could say, anything they might be hiding. We just dive in and see where spirit takes us. So we have pile one, this rainbow druzy heart. She's beautiful and sparkly. And then this is pretty too, this blue shade. Gorgeous. So that's pile one. Pile two, we have this Septarian palm stone. First time on the channel. Which is dragon stone. I love it. She's beautiful. That's pile two. Pile three, we have this selenite heart. Beautiful. And then we have somebody feel somebody's watching me. It just worked out that way. I thought it was so funny. So that could be a nod to pile three. Maybe someone is watching you. But I have pile one, two, three. I'm going to pick some astrological signs. But if you already know which pile you are wanting to go to, I will see you there. Timestamps are down below. Thank you. All right, guys. Let's see what zodiac signs. Okay. All right, so just going to count the first four. Pisces, Leo, Virgo, and Libra. The first one for pile two is Cancer. We have Aries, Scorpio, and Capricorn. And pile three, the remaining zodiacs, which is Sagittarius, Taurus, Gemini, and Aquarius. All right. So I'm going to do a few announcements, but if you want to skip ahead to the reading, I will see you there. Bye. Hey, y'all. So, first of all, I just wanted to say thank you because there's been an unbelievable amount of subscribers, and I just want you all to know that I appreciate you so, so much. And I mean, I just passed my 1 year anniversary where I did my first pick a card that was only 11 minutes long and it just had messages. It's we've come a long way. So, all my OGs and my newbies, I just want to tell you so much how much I am grateful and just thank you for everything that you've done. Every like, subscribe, comment, every share, everything is such a huge, huge help. And yeah, so just thank you so much for being here. And um, if you're interested in private readings, I have those available. I wanted to also thank those of you who had private readings this month. That was patient with me because ever since the eclipse, it has been such a drain on my energy. And so I have kind of been behind on a lot of things. So I'm starting to finally, catch back up. And, you know, if you haven't gotten your reading from me, it will be this coming week that I will get you guys taken care of. So I also put out some readings last night. And for those of you who are waiting on one. So thank you so much again. Also, here to remind you that I do have a membership. If you would like to join, even if it's for a month to just poke around and see what's in there, I've got lots of content in there, including my spicy little series, which is basically just shits and giggles. So. With some spicy decks, and it has to be behind the paywall. I can't monetize that at all. YouTube will get so mad. So that's in there, and so like I said, yeah, just um, come join for a month, get your fill, and then you can leave. But I do really enjoy making the content over in the members area because it's just so much. More freedom, we'll say. And upon member request, I am starting a new series called the Full Moon Forecast over there. So that'll be a timeless pick a card that I will start doing with along with my other series, which is your next intimate encounter. So anywho, you can look at what's available by checking out the Spices playlist. And like I said, if you're interested in joining me, I would love to see you there, even if it's just for a short time. So, other than that, I am just sending you guys so much love, warm soul hugs, and I can't wait to I mean, I'm so close to that 10,000. You guys, I cannot believe it. 10,000 subscribers. And a lot of you aren't commenting, but I would love it if you did, even if it's just an emoji. Throw some emojis on there. It really helps the channels to get into the algorithm and stay there for more than a couple of days. Because after 48 hours, it's like, nope, we don't know who you are. You made this 4-hour video that we are. And that reminds me, for those of you that are watching my ads or have YouTube Premium, where, that it means so much to me. And that's like the easiest way to help out. I mean, it's not much, but I'm making like 150 bucks a month, on just all the stuff accumulated from YouTube right now. And I've gotten a few super chats and things like that on the lives I've started doing. So thank you so much to all of you who are just supporting the channel, and you know who you are, and I just love you guys so much. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna stop because I'm probably gonna start crying if I keep going. So I'm gonna see you in your piles, and yeah. All right. Love you guys. Bye. Hey, pile one. So if you picked this beautiful rainbow jersey heart, this is going to be your reading. And if you missed in the beginning, I did pick zodiac signs for each pile. If you're interested, this pile is Pisces, Leo, Virgo, and Libra. Your card is difference. There's beauty in diversity. So this makes me feel like you and your person are very different. And I feel like you understand that you may be polar opposites, but you also understand that it's because of that that you would work so well together. And I think this is finally starting to sink in. Mushrooms remind me of shadows and growth. So it feels like they are growing through this limiting belief that you are too different to be together. They are now starting to have the perspective from their higher self that there's beauty in the differences within the both of you, which is what makes you work so well. Okay. I think I want to do it this way. OCD, sorry. Okay. So we're going to actually get some oracle cards and see if we can get any idea of what's going on here. I want you to take a deep breath and think about your person. 3:33 on the timer. Okay. Pile one, what's going on with it and their person? Pile one, their person. Back and forth. Changing your mind or being confused emotionally. Flighty and uncertainty. Okay. Love song. I just love it when this comes up. Let love's melody inspire your dance together. Harmony, rhythm, in sync. Love song. I'm hearing Love Song by 311. I'm also hearing I love you like a love song, baby. That's something for someone. This is heart. It almost looks like lipstick. I don't know, that just was something that came to me there, but I feel like maybe you have a musical connection for sure. Okay. Warm brew. Speak softly to disarm any dispute or confusion. Honesty, vital, patient. But it also comes out with breaking free, getting out of a situation or being on your own now, freedom and independent. So, this almost feels like I'm hearing that I want to break free. But it feels like your person has gone through a lot and been in situations that felt like they were literally in prison, just in their mind. So it makes me feel like you have to speak softly and with grace and space. Just be honest and patient. It's kind of like a slow burn, as not to really scare your person away. I feel like your person has been very, very, very uncomfortable with a lot of things. And now that they have this freedom, this independence from past traumas, they don't want to go back to something that makes them uncomfortable. And so there could be some projecting onto you from the past, which is why there's a constant back and forth, give and take, uncertainty, flighty. The emotions are what's taking a person out. So they're looking for those things that will self sabotage the connection. Any differences or any feelings of uncertainty or confusion emotionally, it just sends warning signals to lock that heart up. But I feel like this is where you two are in rhythm, in harmony, and in sync with each other. It's your love language. Let's see what's on the bottom. Right timing. Have faith and wait until you find the right one. Hold on. Self love and soon. I'm hearing Wilson Phillips. Hold on for one more day. Things will go your way. Oh my goodness. Graceful dance. Lift each other during both high and low times. Inspire, hold, and footing. So I really just feel like your person understands that this has been a dance, a back and forth. They see you as this love song, and they find such beauty in the way that your soul just sees right through them, but it also scares them very much. So it's a never ending loop of back and forth, trying to break free from the mental constrictions they put on themselves. All right, let's see. I want to get a few of these Divine Love Oracles. My goodness. Manipulation. Someone's skill and cleverness was used to take advantage of the other person. This feels like it's your person. And it feels like, Alexa, be quiet. That could be confirmation. That threw me off. The manipulation is something I feel like your person has had to do as like a survival type. It's just the way the body has learned to throw that guard up, throw that wall up, hide away. And I think they might have maybe manipulated some truths. I don't see anything completely nefarious. I just see someone who needed time and space to figure out this emotional confusion and what was real and what's not. I don't feel like they trust themselves because of the past. But they're growing through this. So hold on. And heal and love yourself while you're waiting. You know, I'm also hearing that song by Tanya Tucker, Soon. If you know that one, it's a good one. Soon I'll be free to be with you. Insecurity. Lack of confidence and self-doubt is delaying action. And that is one of the things that I feel maybe you and your person might have some problems right now, because they're hiding all this. And that's where the manipulation is coming in, because I don't feel like you know their true feelings. And they might be looking for that slow burn and what would be the right timing. But I feel like your insecurity comes from the silence, the lack of confidence that you have, because your person isn't clarifying anything for you. You are meant to read between the lines, but as intuitive as you might be, it's still plays on your trauma, on your anxious attachment or abandonment issues. In many ways, you two are the same. You just are different sides of the spectrum. But you do mirror. See, yeah, secrets. The connection is affected by hidden factors that are unknown and unseen by the other person. And that's what makes you so fucking insecure. That you're here now trying to figure out the mystery of your person. Trying to figure out if you mean anything to them or they're just manipulating you. And I really don't think they've done anything they think is bad, because I don't think they're trying to hurt you. I think they are trying to do the best for the situation. And they're very private. They don't want to share. And that seems shady. It seems secretive. It seems strategic almost, in which it could be. Confession. Hidden feelings will eventually come to the surface. Well, right timing. This dance that they're doing back and forth, they're wanting to break free. They want to confess their feelings. They just need to have the right time. The right time. All right. So we're going to get some tarot and see what's going on there. If you are enjoying the content, please like, subscribe, comment. I love hearing from you guys. Ask me questions and I'll answer them in the next video. I'm chatty, so. All right. Look at that. I'm terrified. Whew. This love scares me. It's number 11. I worry about us a lot. You see there, 7-11 might be significant. It is coming up. Well, in a couple months, but this is a timeless reading, but I just heard. I just heard. He's got me open like 7-Eleven, and yes, it's me. Daddy's always choosing. Oh my goodness. What a man. Yeah, if you know, you know. So this just flew out together. So we're gonna need to look into this. This is the higher self, spirit. I also see it as a throat chakra card. And this is very much a blocked kind of heart chakra feeling with the green here, dark. I think your person is very much someone who may obsess or just maybe has a lot of intrusive thoughts, very possessive, protective. Um, if you are in separation, which I feel like you are, it's very much that they can't be with you. They imagine the people you're with, and they're jealous because they're getting your time to ground yourself. So your person and you, I feel this is Spirit's way of saying, just you got to let what's happening happen. And because you can't force someone into healing, you can't force someone into feeling. It's very much an inside job. So I think there's a lot of grounding and a lot of growing that needs to be done. Pile one. Okay. I'm too afraid to talk. And 7 gives me that chariot energy, Cancer. But it's like they want to bring you these thoughts, these good thoughts, but they're too afraid to. They're too afraid to I don't think they want to lose you. I think in their mind, it's better to not speak than it is to confront the feelings, the situation. To procrastinate against what exactly they want to say. I don't think they're very good with their words. And you might be, which might intimidate them. Another 7. I just wish things were different. So they're very actively thinking a lot about, because remember we saw this love scares me. We saw I worry about us a lot. And it's just, they want to be able to bring you the love that you deserve, but they're nowhere near facing their demons, or they're too busy fighting those demons on their own. And all you want to do is help, but they want to do this alone. One more card, Spirit. Thank you. Please don't burn. 15. I am addicted to you. I told you. They have some. Now I'm hearing conflicted by Hailstorm. I'm conflicted. This addiction's got me twisted on you. I'm yes, I'm no, I will, I won't. I'm conflicted but addicted. So come over and make up my mind. So yeah, this is a very fun, sexual, desiring energy that's coming from here. And I feel like, you have 15, which is the devil. And it's about those habits and holding on to those fears. And 5, which is Capricorn energy, by the way. We have, this reducing the 6, which is lover's energy, Gemini. We also have the magician manifesting. It's like they manifested you. You were too good to be true. And I'm hearing now I'm going to have to Face it, I'm addicted to love. Might as well fucking face it, you know? That's what you want to scream at your person. Um, because what could be wrong with being addicted to love? Maybe you don't want to answer that. But 5 is a number of change, and 1 is a number of new beginnings. And they want that. They wish for it. They want a balance in this relationship. This equals out to 14, which is temperance. And, you know, it needs to be a healthy balance. And this could also be you. I'm hearing some of you might be the ones that are addicted, which might be also you as well over here. I just heard, I'll scratch your eyes out. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but ground yourself. But yeah, 6 is, a healing and unconditional love number. It's a choice of the heart. Okay, let's see what else comes out. Look at that. There's your 10 of Cups. You make my heart full. They've never felt love like this before. Oh my goodness, they are waiting for you. So this is a message from, your higher self, their higher self. This is something they definitely can't come forward and tell you, that they're waiting for you. Now I'm hearing Richard Marx, right here waiting for you. You guys definitely might have a musical connection. So if they send you any songs, or or have in the past, you might want to check the lyrics out. They might be trying to say things that they can't. Now I'm hearing Say That You Will by Sleep Token. Sleep Token? Say that you will even if you won't. It's such a good song, guys. Pile 1. What's going on? There's that dick stick. I've been rewatching Happy Twins 11:11 lately, and I've come across like at least 4 or 5 videos where she said the dick stick. Like, I love it. I love her so much. Charlotte is amazing. But that's just, they think about that a lot. The I told you there's a heavy amount of desire in here, and that's definitely something they want. But here we are with balance again. 2 is a number of balance. It's a number of partnership. It's a number of decisions. And it also gives High Priestess, which is Pisces energy, but it brings you right back to those secrets. There needs to be balance. There needs to be communication. And not just this kind. Which, this reducing to 8, it gives me that strength energy, Leo, where it's like they literally have to hold themselves back. Which is another reason why they keep silent, maybe. They just, you get into their head and it's all that they can think about. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. We have number 9, which is that Hermit energy. And this is something that It does reduce to 11 as well. I'm just seeing, which is a very soulmatey number. But look, you matter. This is something it feels like they self-sabotaged in with the beginning. They took something, maybe a miscommunication, or this could be you. Maybe you went into hermit mode because you felt insecure about having this unbalanced back and forth. But you matter. Let's see what's on the bottom. I left because you told me to. Again, this gives me the beginning. In the beginning, when they were protecting their heart and they were being manipulative or secretive. I feel like now they've just gone so far that they don't know what to say anymore. I feel like they hold a lot of resentment towards themselves for things that they have realized now that they'd never wanted to hurt you. They're just different. You two think differently. And this was something you may have just asked a question or tried to speak to them from your feelings. And this was something that, was easier to do. It was easier to leave than to be strong enough to change. Nobody really likes change. I never imagined so much perfection. That's the Nine of Cups. You are a wish come true, pile one. This reduces to 17. That's the star, Aquarius energy. And yeah, you are healing to them. You are light. You are wish fulfilled. You matter to them. That is something they absolutely need you to know. But they are terrified. They were seeing this again. We saw this at the beginning. But they would do anything for you. Anything. And this is their higher self. So they might still need time, because here I'm looking 18 is moon energy, and that is just, it's also a very so subconscious fears, anxieties. This is Nine of Swords, which is sleepless nights. They don't want to fuck it up, though. They don't want to fuck it up because you are their sunshine. You are their sun. 19. You are the completion of, I was seeing 21 earlier here, the world, which is completion, but it's also a new beginning. They want a passionate new beginning with you. Right now, they need space because they're having a tower moment. They are having a tower moment, but they are ready to be a fool. They just don't know how to do it. They are in their heart space, wanting, at least in their heart space, they know intuitively in their crown chakra, they know this connection is special and they want to risk. They dream of risking and taking that leap of faith for you. So I'm nosy. They want you to be more selfish because they know that they've been selfish, which is very much something that is what everyone needs to have at any point in time. Just be a little selfish. I know I'm hearing Britney Spears. Selfish. Pick you up in my Mercedes. I'll be a little selfish. I feel the same way. Look at that. 2 of Cups. Imagine that. Here's your soulmate card. All right, guys. Let's get into some messages. First, I'm going to get a few of these guided messages. And every message won't be for everyone, so take what resonates. Pile 1, what's going on? Runner. There you go. Absolutely. I don't want to run anymore, though, is what they're saying. Detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. Coming back to I had to walk away because, you hurt me. You told me to go. But they needed to go. They needed to shut down and do this. But they're in a better mind frame now. Oh my goodness. Ooh, reveal. I want to tell you the truth. So we've got more truth coming. Anything else, Spirit? Give me one more. Thank you. Reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. We are back to the balance that needs to happen in this connection for it to go any further. There needs to be communication, compromise, balance, reciprocity. Irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. And that is the biggest part of this whole entire reading, because they understand this. They understand that you cannot be replaced. All right, and some messages of love, Oracle deck. Pile 1. What would their person say? Reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Detachment. I love it when they sync up. Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. I want to tell you the truth. Love that sync right there. It's heavy on their mind. It really is. Pile 1. Is it coming? Oh, I guess it's going to come out. Chemistry. I have never felt a passion this intense. Yes. And it's also what made them run. This is definitely feeling very soulmatey. And I'm hearing alkaline. What does he say? The line. Alkaline is by Sleep Token. It's a very good song. He says, let's talk about chemistry, because I'm dying to melt through to the heart of your molecules, till your particles open up like holy water. If anything, I just blanked. Oh, if anything, she's an undiscovered element, either born of hell or heaven sent. Either way, I'm into it. She's not acid nor alkaline, caught between black and white. Neither day nor night. She's perfectly misaligned. I'm caught up in her design as it connects to mine. I see in another light the object of my desire. Mm. So much desire here. Pile one. Give me a couple more cards. Ooh, okay. Look at that. Sabotage and escape. This and flew right over to Runner. Sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. Escape. I left when things got hard. So again, we come back to this self-sabotage and running. And I think this is what they're wanting to stop. Guilty. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. I absolutely felt this. They know that they've fucked up, guys. And I think they're really being hard on themselves. And you can never know what somebody is going through, so just always show grace and space. And just know that they are dealing with some introspection, some darkness, and some growth. So, all right, let's see. Okay. I'm gonna pick some. Let me get these out here. So this is my own curated deck that I have been adding to. It's everything from mild to spicy to very, very sweet. So yes, I'm gonna pick some cards for here, and just know that if you like this deck, I use this often in my membership videos. That I have a series called Your Next Intimate Encounters, and we do a little, quick series, fun in my membership. Um, I'm getting warm just thinking about it. But yeah, even if you just wanted to check it out for a month and cancel, I've got plenty of content over there. So come see me, become a spicy Pisces if you want to join. But for now, I'm going to give you a look into what your person would say if they weren't so afraid. Your love makes me bloom and bleed for you. You're mine. I'm hearing the songs, because there's two, and I always hear them simultaneously. We have mine, and that is from Sleep Token, and we have mine, which is from Hailstorm. Two very different vibes, but there could be there could be messages in those song lyrics for you. All I've thought about all day is your mouth, amongst other things. Your mouth. You sure do got a pretty mouth. Now I'm hearing All in the Family. Corn. This is all over the place, guys. Ooh, okay, let's see. Your words are my foreplay. Sweet syllables kissed and caressing my mind, absorbing every breath through my pores, soul seduced, infinitely yours. The only way to get rid of temptation is to yield to it. And there's something so dangerously alluring. We saw the word alluring in the very first messages we got. Dangerously alluring in the depths of your gaze. It's a sweet seduction that draws me inexorably to you. That's good stuff. Let's see what's on the bottom. Let's play out that freaky fantasy that is always on your mind. Okay. Now I'm hearing Willie Nelson. You're always on my mind. So, okay. This reading is concluded. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on the notification bell. All that stuff really helps my channel to get into that algorithm. For all my OGs and newbies, thank you so much for being here. And if you want to delve more into this, I do offer private readings. So, you can pretty much find that information everywhere down below and the beginning of this music. I was about to say this music video. It's been a music video, hasn't it? It's been a lot of crazy, all over the place, very eclectic. But at the beginning of the video and on my community feed, you can find all that stuff. And that's going to be it. So tell me what resonated. If anything, leave me an emoji down below. And yeah, just thank you so much for being here. This was a great reading, guys. Loved this energy. And yeah, so tell me what resonated. All right. Thank you so much, guys. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 11:11 p.m.
Hey, Pile 2. Make a wish. If you chose this beautiful Septarian palm stone, aka dragonstone, this is going to be your reading. So beautiful. First time on the channel. And if you missed it in the beginning, I did choose zodiac signs. I've got Cancer, Aries, Scorpio, and Capricorn. Excuse me. My goodness. We have inner voice. Because my inner voice is like, no, I'm going to choke you. I did just get like very much, could be a little bit because of the smoke, but I just got a little choked up. So, inner voice, be kind to yourself always. So, when I look at this, what it makes me feel like is that your person, maybe even you, your inner voice is kind of rotten to yourself. It's Spirit is calling for you to be kind to yourself because it's all about trying to manifest those positive thoughts and stop letting your inner voice put you down, tell you you're not good enough, that there's something wrong with you, because that is just rotting away all your self love and compassion, as is with your person as well. Like things are just eating away from the inside. Let's see what the oracle says. Let me just grab those. I'd like you to take a deep breath and think about your person. Pile 2, what's going on with their person? Spirit, what is going on with Pile 2? Sweet home. Making a good home life or settling down. Marriage and lasting love. Looks like a little fairy house. What else? Nurture growth. Attend to your bond with love and patience. Trust, support, playful. They do look like they're so in love. Feels like you are home to your person. That there's this almost, dare I say, adorable safeness between the two of you. And the patience is with the silence, but still nurturing the growth and trusting the process. And I think you and your person have the same sense of humor. Oof, look at that. Loyalty. Standing by each other through thick and thin. True love and devotion. So this is very much feeling like I think they really admire you for putting up with them, is what I'm hearing. Because they haven't always been so nice. They've been a little rotten. And you've had patience and love. And you've devoted this unconditional love and loyalty to them. And they know that it's lasting. They know that this sweet fairy home is within you because you're magical. It's like even this looks like fairy dust in the background. Pile 2. Pile 2. Okay, we got a couple coming out. Oof. This one really wanted to come out, so we're going to look at it. Oof, okay, so we have strong roots, building a foundation of trust with someone, faithful, again coming out, because this is very much that vibe. Um, but friends first. So I think what's going on is there is this nurturing of this friendship. There's a strong root system in place, foundation based on loyalty and honesty, a safe space between the two of you. And they're very protective of that. We do have on the move, moving away or getting a new home together. Next step, take action. So there could be some kind of move that's going on. Maybe there's some thoughts on the future, but there's doubts. There's needing time because right now they want to continue nurturing the roots of the friendship and make sure that there are no doubts that you are not what this person's inner voice tells them. Questioning past actions and current decisions. So they're casting doubt because they're afraid. They don't know what this next step, what taking action looks like. They just know it's on their mind. But they just don't know how quite to move from one to the other. So they just stay in that fantasy. Winding road. I'm hearing Sheryl Crow, right? Is that every day is a winding road? And you're feeling fine. So it makes me think that your person is just always fine, feeling fine. And they're not telling you these doubts. They probably haven't even acknowledged the feelings behind all of this beautiful energy. And you remain unsure. You stick to this inner voice who tells you that there's something wrong with you, and do not believe that inner voice. We all have that inner voice that tells us we're. I just. I just heard. What is it? I can't remember the name of the movie, but it was like it was a skit that turned into a movie. What was his name? But he was like, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. There's something about, I think it's like Frank Smiley or something Smiley. Anyway, if you know, you know. But you are good enough, you are smart enough, you are beautiful, you are art. But you wouldn't know because you are in this whole cloud of mystery, which is why you're here trying to figure out something tangible, something to help you hone your intuition and figure out how to read in between the lines of your person, because they don't make it easy. So, winding road, having a long way to go, or taking many detours, and your person is just, that's between you and them, that's where the complications are. Maybe they're wanting to be single, independent. Maybe they want to, I'm hearing, sow their wild oats. I don't know, guys. It's been a weird day. But it's complicated, whatever this situation is. And like Cheryl Crow said, every day is a winding road. So let me get a few of these Divine Love Oracle cards, see if we can see anything else. And then we'll get to tarot. Pile 2, what's going on with pile 2 there first? I'm still hearing feeling fine. And you're like, no, you're not fine. You just don't want to talk about it. So let's hear about it. What's going on? Spirit, pile 2 in their person. Thank you. Acceptance. Accepting the situation can allow the release of any stuck energy. And that's what your person needs to be sure of in order to move through these complications, these detours. But they are on the move. They are doing things. They are putting one foot in front of the other. Every time they do one thing, they add more. Mm-hmm. They fantasy. Somebody is living in a fantasy world that does not exist. And that is where they are in their head. Somewhere in between fantasy and their doubts. But they might finally be starting to accept certain inalienable truths. I just heard that from, it just popped in my head, that song Sunscreen. It's a very good song. It was a graduation speech, I believe. But Baz Luhrmann, he is a director. He did Moulin Rouge. He did Romeo and Juliet. He did this, like, where he put it to music. He took the speech, put it to music, and he just, talked through the entire song. I believe I have actually shared this on the feed before, but it's words to fucking live by. And no matter if you heard it 20 years ago or you're hearing it now, it is absolutely on point. So there might be something in there for you. But let's see what else we got here. Pile 2. Thank you. Secrets. Boy, okay. So believe this came out in pile 1 as well. This connection is affected by hidden factors that are unknown and unseen by the other person. And those are what's rotting away inside the mind. The inner voice is somewhere in between fantasy and secrets and acceptance. It's just one more, Spirit. Woof! As it tries to fly. Prideful. Pride is causing a distraction and division in this partnership. So your person is very much in their ego. Which complicates things. So what's on the bottom? Soul escapism. Someone is trying to cut the energetic tie and avoid their soul responsibility. So they might even be trying to, that inner voice that is making them doubt what their heart says. Keeps trying to tell them, no, this isn't what you want. This is too complicated. But I think your person definitely has the fantasy, but they have the pride. So this keeps looking at me. Open chapter. There are still pages to write, so make them great. Revisit, enjoy, and keep going. Baby steps. Take your time, build your love slowly with care. Relaxed, deliberate, and aware. There could be children involved. So, yeah. Baby steps reminds me of I'm hearing Bill Murray and What About Bob? Baby steps. So it feels like it's literally that difficult for your person to even be thinking. It's like they really do have to go slow and, slow burn. They can't fuck it up again, is what I keep hearing. They can't fuck it up again. They can't do it all over just to watch it fall apart. They can't let you go either, because they deep down understand that this connection is a deep one. And it doesn't matter. They can try and run, but they are figuring out that there's nowhere to run to. Now I'm hearing Whitney Houston. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some tarot. Let's see. 22 on the timer. Okay. You are wrong. Ten of, that's the Ten of Pentacles. To me, when I see this, especially with it being highlighted in that spirit energy, the higher self, or the throat chakra. 10 is completion. 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. It's fate. 10 is the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. It's everything. And it could just be that their higher self recognizes this, but I also hear the song, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. And usually it's just comes out as talking, like I won't talk to you because that is too scary. But you are wrong. They do care. I think this is something that's a big red flag, as in coming back to the spirit message of being kind to yourself always. As soon as you start to think something like that, you stop that shit dead in its tracks and you tell that inner voice that it is wrong. And I think that's what your person's trying to do. Oh, they're sorry. They really are. It's been hard for them. Look at that. I still don't have all the answers. Two, that is like the Two of Pentacles. It's like a decision, juggling. Again, coming back to that doubts card. But this is that fresh start. And green is that heart chakra energy. And one is new beginnings. It's also the Magician. You're manifesting this new, fresh start of the heart with you. That's what they want. 21, that's the world. That's completion, but also a new beginning. They want to start over. 2 and 1 also reduces to 3, which is growth. Also, I'm getting that you are the one that still doesn't have all the answers, because I'm also getting the High Priestess energy off of this. And until your person makes a decision for the both of you to bring these hidden thoughts or secrets or whatever it is that they're keeping or that they feel so wrong or bad about, they want to be able to balance this out. But it takes a conversation. And that's the hard part. Oh. They're worried that they've lost everything. They are losing sleep over it. They have all this anxiety, sleepless nights, confusion. 9 is hermit energy, but it's also that 9 of swords energy for me. And it's like they isolate themselves, and then their inner voice tears them to shreds. It's heartbreaking. They're scared to death of losing you because they know that they would do anything for you. getting 10 again. Is that completion? I'm also seeing 19, which is the sun. It's the happiest card in the deck. And I think you are that for them. You give them that beautiful light of yours, and it helps them to understand that what they tell themselves or have told themselves isn't real. You're real. It can be that easy. They want it to be that easy. What else about you? They are waiting for you. This came out in pile 1 as well. And they are. Now, whether or not you want to wait, that's up to you. There's no wrong answers. But there is a discussion that needs to be had. Otherwise, you both could just be living in this inner voice telling you these awful things. When you should be able to just lift each other up and try to help the other one's pain. I'm addicted to you. This came out in pile 1. I just want you all the time. So there you go. Coming out together here. This is some big energy. We've got 15 with the Devil card. And that is Capricorn. Also reduces to 6, which is that lover's energy, which is a choice of the heart. And they want you to be that choice. 5 is also the number of change, and 1, new beginnings. 6 is unconditional love and healing. Also Gemini energy with the lovers. But 5 is also the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is all about self-limiting belief systems and maybe not wanting to commit or having different values, different religious factors. Maybe this person is afraid of being codependent if they have this, addicted energy. They just want you all the time. All period, the period, time period. And this 8 is like infinite. Like they do want you all the time. And it takes every bit of their strength, Leo energy with that 8, to, not come to you and, tell you just how much they want you and desire you and how addicted they are to you, because they have to be in control. It's that ego. And they're understanding more about themselves because you've definitely triggered their asses into it. But, this is heavy on their mind, though. Heavy on their mind. Yeah. I worry about us a lot. 7 is that, it gives me that Cancer energy from the Chariot. And it's like they would do anything to bring these questions, these worries, these conversations, heart to hearts, to you. I just don't think they are built that way. I think they're built more for physical, sexual healing. Good for me. Little Marvin Gaye for you. But yeah, it's just it seems to be like that could be the love language here. And separation really prevents that bonding, which keeps them in doubt. What is this? What's going on here? I just dream and wish for everything another 7. We did see what's coming on under here, which is I think we should see other people. And this is something, this is showing itself too. I'm in so much pain. And this is their inner voice putting him through that. All their dreams and wishes versus all their biggest fears. Okay. Oh boy. All right. So let's go ahead and get some more. Now, what is this peeking out? Now it's not the time. It's not the time. Divine timing. Nobody likes to hear that, but patience and that slow burn is needed here. Okay. If you are enjoying this reading, I would sure appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, comment. I love to hear from you guys, and it really helps the channel. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if you want to delve into this any deeper, oof, I do offer private readings. Daydreaming. There's that escapism, that always longing for you. Always. Chills. Unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. This is you. That feels a lot like you. Okay, no, that is way too much. I will take this one since I saw it. Reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. But there has to be a conversation to have that. Right now, they're just still stuck in their fantasies. Third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. Now, this could be something that they have been secretive about. Now, third party doesn't have to mean a person, it certainly can, but it can also mean anything from a career, family, moving. There's all kinds of things that can count as that third party energy that is taking up all their time. But it's your person getting in the way, because ultimately they have control. And I think that's the biggest problem. The things that they need to feel like they are in control of the situation are the things that hurt you, that make you feel unappreciated. I'm hearing all I needed was an atta girl or an attaboy, like just a little something. So I feel like you do take the breadcrumbs, which is every person's right. There's no right or wrong, or what you would call red flags or breadcrumbs. And it's an energy exchange, and it's all about what you intuitively want to do, because whatever your heart wants is the right thing. Whether you want to wait for your person or not. Shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. Didn't I say this in the beginning? You triggered the shit out of them. Well, yeah, but you helped them to see the darkest sides of themselves and understand the things that maybe they didn't want to see in themselves. But I think without intention, your person might be holding these just so much pain over how they treated you. Guilty. Exactly. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. Time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. There's that fear of losing you. Conversation. I want to call you and hear your voice. Runner. I don't want to run anymore. Wow, that's certainly a lot of confirmation there. Let's get some messages. So, yeah, I do private readings. I love delving into this kind of energy, but for as much light there is dark, and that's what you have to realize in relationships like this, connections. You have to love the light and the dark. There can't be one without the other. Oof. Oh boy. Chemistry, absence, chaser. We just saw runner, and indecisive. Just more in your face with chemistry. I have never felt a passion this intense. And it is so intense. But it's a secret that they keep to themselves when they stay absent from your life. Because I feel like a part of me is missing without you. This is definitely how you feel. Just waiting, looking at a picture, longing, feeling like any day could be the last. And we saw the runner right here. I don't want to run anymore. I don't want to chase anymore. You both want the same things. You both feel the same way, but you don't handle things the same way. That's where the miscommunication comes in. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. And that's why they are in so much pain, because they know that they've broken you into pieces and put you back together and broken you again. regret. I wish this never happened. And that is the whole, like, it's that feeling of, I wish I could do this over. I would have done things so differently. It's that hindsight. And that's what the conversation needs to be about. Space. I need more time to think. I knew that I was just gonna pull that back, but this one came with it. Damage. We are both hurting from this. Didn't we already see this? I thought we saw something that said we are both hurting from this. It might have been from the first. Yeah, might have been from the first oracle cards. You'll have to let me know because I completely forgot. But I swear I just said that we are both hurting from this. Maybe it was pile one, but I know it wasn't this card. But it's like, yes, you're both hurting. And the longer you go without addressing the hurt, addressing the feelings, addressing what may or may not be, because things are always subject to free will. This is just an energy, a moment in time, a snapshot of what could be. You know, everybody's got free will. But say what you need to say, because that's the only way any connections like this work. You have to work for them. That's what makes them so beautiful and savage. Okay, so let's get a few more messages. Close you out. This is my deck that I've been working on, adding more. So everything in here is anywhere from mild to spicy to really sweet, I think. Yeah, so I made this for my membership where I do the the next intimate encounter pick a card. So if you want to check that out, even if you just want to like join for a month and then utilize the content and then, you know, stop. It is real fun in there. So it's a lot of shit and giggles going on. Some spicy giggles. But yeah, that's where this deck comes from. And I'm still trying to grow it. So we're going to see what kind of messages are going to come out for you. All right. Pile two. Your person. What would they say if they had enough courage to talk to you? Pile two. Pile two's person. Ooh. Oh, you are my muse. Because of you, I will paint my best painting, write my best novel, recite my best poetry. You are divine. Oh, I love it. Oof. Your mind is deliciously improper, and your body is an aphrodisiac. Mm-hmm. Okay. Pile two. I see you. Pile two. Pile two's person. What would you say to pile two? Did you see that? I think this came out in pile one. There's something so dangerously alluring in the depths of your gaze. It's a sweet seduction that draws me inexorably to you. Mm. Let's see what else comes out. Get a few more. Pile two. Oh, I want to be the architect of your dreams, building worlds of pleasure where only the two of our souls exist. Mhm. It's giving me butterflies in my stomach for sure. Pile two. Can I get one more? One more for pile two. Thank you. I knew when I met you, you'd become my favorite song. Please send me a sexy playlist just for me. So there might be a musical connection. Definitely was one in pile one. There were so many odd songs that came up in pile one. It was kind of crazy. On the bottom we have, oh, okay. So here we go. Addicted again. Know this, I am addicted to you. I have tasted you and I could never forget your flavor. Okay. Oh, look what's peeking. We're gonna look. Oh my gosh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I cannot let you burn me up, nor can I resist you. No mere human can stand in a fire and not be consumed. I want to drown in your beautiful eyes tonight, and your taste is so sweet, like liquid sunshine in my mouth after 1,000 years in the darkness. Okay, liquid sunshine, people with all your beautiful, desirable energy. Here I'm conflicted again. Conflict. This addiction's got me twisted on you. Oh boy, you are poetry in their eyes, pile two. So, again, if you want to, hit me up for a private read, you can find that information down below. Um, and just send me an email. Um, but yes, thank you so much for being here. Please like, subscribe, comment. It really does help the channel with that mean old YouTube algorithm. And whether you're an OG or a newbie, thank you so much for being here. And I'm sending you so much love and warm slugs. I'll see you later. Bye. Hey, pile three. If you chose this beautiful piece of selenite heart, this is going to be your reading. Okay. So, just gonna put that right there. And if you missed it in the beginning, I did pick some zodiac signs. We have Sagittarius, Taurus, Gemini, and Aquarius. All right, pile three, we have the Lover. Seek healthy expression. It's a beautiful card. You can see how it's very intricate, and it's like the root system of trees. That's what it reminds me of. Yet there's all these chains around it. I think your person is keeping their heart under strict lock and key, even though you have started the process of their healing. You were the lover that came in and you made their heart beat again. I'm hearing that Toni Braxton song, Breathe Again. Hmm. So I feel like your person is still wrapped up in chains from the past and is trying to grow through this. And I think you have planted these seeds in their heart. Definitely enough to where they feel like it feels like you made the impossible feel possible. They never thought their heart could be this healthy again. But it's like singing your song. Let's get some oracle cards. I want you to take a deep breath and think about your person. 3:33 on the timer. Ooh. Okay. Pile 3, Spirit. What's going on with Pile 3 and the person? First blush. Soft whispers of my affection. That doesn't say my, but soft whispers of affection make love bloom. I feel like I'm blushing, like I just tripped up. Gentle, romance, and tender. And I really do feel like it's your whispers of affection that has made their heart bloom again. Their heart is tender, gentle. Let's see what else comes out. Pile 3, Spirit. What's going on with that person? Look at that. Looking back, missing the moments you shared together, nostalgia and reflection, divine match, following your destiny, and a love that's meant to be soulmate and twin flame. Wow. So this card gives me 6 of Cups energy, which is um, a soulmate energy. So it's like you got 2 soulmate cards that just came out. Wow. They really are living in their memories of you. So you might have known this person a long time. That is really, really beautiful energy, guys. Pile 3, Spirit. What's going on? Pile 3. Power balance. Have mutual respect and shared responsibilities, equality, respect, and care. So there could be an imbalance in the connection, usually is. Someone is usually much further along on their spiritual journey, while the other one, your person, most likely, is, but take it out resonates, of course. But your person has this fear of losing control. And You don't care. You don't care about having power. You just want to whisper sweet, unconditional, loving, tender nothings into their brain, you know? But their heart is still got those chains ready to wrap it back up just in case. They're like a deer in headlights a little bit. Just very skittish, very scared. They've been through a lot. You have to earn respect. And I feel like you have earned a lot of respect from them. But still, they are stuck in this reflection mode where they just don't know how to bring this a tangibility. Like it's just a dream at this point. Even though you have never wavered your gaze from your beliefs. And now they're looking back. They want to have a mutual respect and care. They just haven't figured out how to do that. Harmony, being in tune with each other and getting along. Good rapport, easy going. Fan the flames. Renewal, romance, and care, again with care. Doing what it takes to keep the passion alive. I feel like that is what you're trying to do, pile three. I feel like you might even be um, maybe trying to it just feels very almost telepathic, like you are trying to send them all this energy of renewal, of romance, of care, of passion, because I think you feel like if the passion dies, then the connection does too. But I think you might be scaring them a little. Um, because they need to feel like they are in control, because the feelings that you make them feel so out of control. It really fans the flames. And all they want is harmony, something easygoing. Children might be significant. But you may have found something more in tune with the balance. I feel like you recognized that there was this balance that needed to happen, even though I feel like you were willing to give everything. But you have to make sure to take care of yourself too. Hmm. Let's see what the tarot says. If you are enjoying this reading, please like, subscribe, comment. I would be so appreciative. Actually, I'm going to pull a few of these oracle cards and see what comes out quick. Ooh, introspection. Someone needs to look at self and do inner reflection. That's very hermity. Honesty. The situation requires speaking and acting truthfully. You have to have an authentic conversation, communication, and some kind of connections like this because there's no hope for these kind of connections without it. There's only sorrow. Sadness and regrets dwell in someone's heart. And it's because they couldn't be completely honest with you. And I think they are coming to realize how much they do regret that. Was that already turned over? Leap of faith. A risky, bold move may be required to move this connection forward. And that's that fool energy, that leap of faith. Taking a risk. Straightforwardness. That's a big old word right there. Someone is ready to take a direct approach and be clear in their communication. That's beautiful because there needs to be some honest, clear communication. Someone needs to take that leap of faith, and hopefully it's your person, but it could be you. But it seems like your person is trying to seek this healthy communication, this healthy expression of love, because they're tired of being regretful and sad. They want to be straightforward with you and clear. And you want this of them. So let's see what the tarot says. Pile 3, Spirit. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Yeah, I think I just remembered I mentioned that in the very beginning of the on pile 3 when we were choosing piles. Just came to me again. Let me have you. They do. They want to eat you up with a spoon. 7 is that chariot energy, Cancer, but they want to bring some healthy expression of love to you. And I think theirs is physical. Let's see what else comes out. Pile 3 in their person. Another 7. Do you even see me that way? So 7s are very divine numbers. But this just makes me feel again like they have these questions. They have their facts, they have their questions. And there's nothing they want more than to have you and have answers. This could be you wondering if they even see you that way because you don't even have, like, they don't come to you with any of this. They long for you, they desire you, they think about you constantly. And they might even be a little insecure about their own image. And that's the mirroring. If you're insecure about something, chances are your person is too. That's why there needs to be some balance with this. Reducing the 14 is that temperance energy, and it needs to be a healthy balance there within the relationship. Let's see what else comes up for. Okay. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. So there's that hermit energy coming out. They need time to go within, have that introspection. Because, boy, they have never felt anything as potent as you and your love. This reduces to 16, which is that tower energy. And, you know, I think they really are having some major tower moments. Also, 79 might be significant, or 97. All right. I don't want to lose you. There's 4. That's that foundational number. It's the number of the Emperor. I feel like they don't think they have enough to offer you because they are still in this world of material things, ego, and they very much think, even if it's not true, that those things are what matter. Status, what they have to give. When all you want is their love and affection. You don't need fancy things. You just need a phone call, a loving text, something to appreciate you, show you that they care, but that's hard for them. They need time. They actually might be seeing a professional. This is also, that throat chakra energy where it's um, they might not even be talking to the professional about the things that really are deep, if that is even the case. I feel like your person just shoves that shit down. They shove it down, and you have just come along and just rattled them all up. And there's a lot of things that they have to work through to be able to have this solid foundation where they don't feel like, or they'll feel good enough for you, even though they're good enough now. You see the dilemma, but they don't. I think they're protecting. Oh my goodness! Why are we always trying to burn this card up? Okay, so we have 6 and 3. There's someone else. You have so many choices and options. Well, this is that lover's energy, Gemini, but also it's a choice of the heart. Um, Lovers is a choice of the heart, and 6 is unconditional love, it's healing. And then you have this there's someone else. And I think this is something that I see 3 as growth. And it's also Empress energy. But this someone else, this is also that third party, right? Which isn't always a person. But I do see this card and it coming out, reducing to 9. I think they, in their minds, are the someone else that they battle with. Like there could be lots of more turmoil, but I think they create it. Whether it's in their mind or in their environment, they're constantly keeping busy to keep them from making choices, to keep them from dealing with their emotions. Let's see here. Let's see what else comes out. Oh my goodness, do you think about me too? So, this is, that one, which is magician energy. It's a new beginning. I think they wonder if they just manifested you, or if you actually feel the same way they do. Do you even see me that way? I think their self esteem is completely, I think they are someone that they project to the world, and I think on the inside, they're just as soft and gooey as you know they are. A fucking teddy bear. Look, we have 16. Is that tower coming up again? We also have 7. 7, 7. But they have this fear that they're going to lose you to maybe someone else, or that you don't want to wait. They just need time. They have all these questions. There needs to be a conversation. This reduces to 13, which is death and transformation and rebirth. That's what they want with you, a new beginning. Another 7. I'm too afraid to talk. Just heard no shit, Sherlock. And I'm going to answer you on that note to dig deeper, Watson. Because if you have things to say, I would say them. I would say them. Oof, look at that. The ego card coming out. Not the ego card coming out. Strength, Leo energy. Also, big sacral chakra energy. All that desire, let me have you. Let me have you. Of course, reducing to 15. That's that devil energy. That's that obsession. Look at this. Ugh, love is the answer, and they know it. Right up under the lover. Yes, yes, yes. It's a beautiful energy. It is what it is. As far as connections go, they're not easy, guys. But, you know, if you have the strength and the courage to be your most authentic self, they can be the most beautiful connections. You know I'm nosy. I think so. Yes, that's always gives me that yin yang feel. You got your white, you got your black, you got all this gray. And it's like, you're like, yes. And they're like, I think so. You know? And this is just too much gray. There needs to be more balance. Yeah. I still don't have all the answers. There it is, pile three. I could be your hero. You got your Six of Cups, your lovers. Happiness is my priority. They know what's up. And I am like hot all over all of a sudden. I'm like, my goodness. Because I also see this as that Ace of Wands, that dick stick energy, as happy souls 1111 would say, happy twins. And I cannot remember. I've actually watched a few videos lately of hers, and I've heard her say it like 4 or 5 times, and I just giggle every time. I love it. She's hilarious. All right. Oh, I don't know. I don't need to take that up yet. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get a few of these divinely guided messages. We'll get some regular messages. If you want to delve into this any further, I do offer private readings. You can find that information below. Just send me an email. Also, please like, subscribe, comment. I really appreciate every single one of you for doing that. I love you guys. It really helps the channel. All right. Pile three. What's going on with you and your person? Disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. This is what I feel when I see this. I feel like this is both of you. And that's because you're so different. You're so different, but you're still, it's like you still have suffered. Your suffering might be different from theirs, but it's like you do understand that I think you understand the perspective, and I think they are starting to. But I also feel like it's very difficult for them to communicate, and I feel like it's very easy for you. The things that come so easy for you are things that they might be intimidated by, insecure about, which could be anything as simple as conversating. They're always on go, 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 go. They're always busy, 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 pushing on, one foot in front of the other, plate completely full. And you are like, well, can't spare 5 minutes at the end of your night to, chat, say something. It's just, you can't be that busy every single moment of the day unless you're avoiding something. And as long as you keep packing things away and pushing all those things down, they just get stored in you. They get stored in your body. And then what? I just started hearing that song by Clay Walker. Then what? What you gonna do when the new wears off and the old shines through, and it ain't really love and it ain't really lust? You ain't anybody anyone's gonna trust. Then what? Where are you gonna turn when you can't turn back from the bridges you've burned? And they can't wait to kick you in the butt. Then what? Whoa, whoa, then what? So, indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you coming up again. I know that they've hurt you, or they're hurting you. at this time, but they feel that it is better to do what they're doing. It's easier to push you away now than it is to promise you something they might not be able to promise you. They very much want to be in control and know every single decision, everything that lurks around every corner, but you can't know that. Not in matters of the heart. You have to trust your intuition. Reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. That's where the balance needs to be. And I know it's hard for you, pile three, but pull yourself back. Spend a little of that energy on yourself. And if you have already, good for you, because it's really, you don't want to be, you can't force somebody to heal. You can't force somebody to heal with you. You can't force somebody to let someone, to let you help them. It all has to be equal, give and take, or agreement of, I just think the boundaries here are very blurred. I think you give and you give and you give because you feel like your person will see you. But I think it makes your person want to run away even more. Not because they're trying to hurt you, because they're trying to keep themselves from being hurt. Oh my goodness, look at this. Missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. There could have been a moment in time where you tried to make this work. There was a false start, or maybe there was an opportunity for you to be together in some kind of way, and they were unable to make the decision. And when they finally did, they did it out of fear. And that could be something that they very much regret. Inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. Yeah. They've understood this, and I think that I think they stay away because they don't want to take advantage of the fact that you would do anything. You would put them before you in order to make them happy, to help them, to anything. You'd do anything for them. And they feel guilty because there are these things, these decisions they made or haven't been able to make. These simple things they keep from you. It hurts you. All you want is a little reassurance. But to them, that is opening up the can of worms. They might be able to hint around and expect you to read between the lines, but if they actually were to say, and put weight behind an actual communication of their feelings, they couldn't go back. And then they feel like you would expect all those things. For them, that is a scary, scary thing. And you can never know what somebody's going through. And your person has gone through a lot of bullshit. Just absolute horrible people in their life, all the way back to childhood. I don't think there's many of us that have had wonderful childhoods. I mean, at least anybody that's here, I don't think shows up. I don't think they would be here looking for answers. These are connections that are really difficult. They're not like, who's my crush, or, you know, like these are more about fine tuning your inner knowing, your intuition, to know where to follow your heart, for things to become clear, and to help you make your decisions. It's not like fortune telling or anything like that. It's a snapshot of energy and time, and everybody has free will, and you could very well be counterparts, soulmates, twin flames, whatever you're comfortable with saying. But the partnership, the connection, it is divine. And that means it is not butterflies and roses and rainbows. It's storms like hurricanes, tornadoes. It's darkness. It's your light shedding on their dark, and there can't be one without the other. I feel like you are a big light in their life. Let's see, confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. We lost our first candle, which is leaving us with 10, because I always have 11. So 10 is a cycle. There needs to be communication to figure out where this connection is, where it could go. And it just takes some courage and some authentic communication. All right, and I'm going to get some of these messages. Pile 3, what's going on with pile 3? Oh my goodness. All right, Spirit, thank you. Well, we have unworthy. You're a better person than I am. Your person is stuck in self-worth issues. Look how her crown is lit. Her third eye is open. So it's like they see you as this beautiful spiritual light that they can't possibly be good enough for. Detachment. Didn't we have detachment in the other ones? I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. Escape. I left when things got hard. Commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. So, this is their dark night of the soul that they have been really working on. And it's been difficult. It's been difficult. But they do have an inner knowing that this is where it leads. Not necessarily marriage, not necessarily. It's a commitment to even just a commitment to try to have communication, to tell you their feelings, how they really feel, to tell you they want you to be a part of their future. Anything that would show that you are worth something to them. Absence. I feel like part of me is missing without you. And again, I see, because this came out, a lot of these, I think I've seen this one and this one and this one. Unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. This could be also, I'm thinking when I was talking earlier about things that they made this decision to stop, to not go on with daydreaming. I'm always longing for you. I'm so nosy. Mend. I want to fix our connection. Reveal. I want to tell you the truth. So we are down to 9 candles now. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. And here you are, growing old, looking at these memories, wondering if they miss you. This feels like a fuck up. This feels like something they regret. And I'm noticing she has a cross on, so this could be something, maybe even having to do with I don't know. I just was called to say that. This is almost giving somebody left at the altar. I don't know. That's got to be super specific for one of you, but that's what I feel when I see that. But maybe it has something to do with what they want to tell you and reveal to you. All right. So I am going to close this up with a few of my messages that I've curated here for my membership. If you want to be a spicy Pisces, even just for a month, I have lots of content. And you're more than welcome to check it out. I have spicy videos that are really just for shits and giggles, guys. They're so funny. But the decks and stuff that I use, I cannot put on regular YouTube. I have to have it behind, I can't monetize it. So, anyway, that's what I was creating this deck for. So, there's everything from mild to spicy, okay, and even very sweet. So, let's see what messages come out for you. All right. I just needed to be closer to you any way I could. Since then, you've distracted me every day, whether you're near me or not. Oh my goodness. Okay. You are my sun, my moon, my stars, my storm, my rainbow, my world. Let's play out that freaky fantasy that is always on your mind. Me, you, bed, now. You want to take control. More ways than one. Can I have you for breakfast in bed today? Every day? When I look at you and I start aching so deep inside, it takes all I can think, breathe, all I can to think, breathe, speak. You are my undoing. Your smile, your eyes, your lips, your voice, your sweet moans, my favorite distractions. I'm hearing Distraction by Sleep Token could be significant message in the lyrics. I think this came up in the bottom of the second. You might just have messages in the other piles if another pile called to you. I want to be the architect of your dreams, building worlds of pleasure where only the two of our souls exist. All right, pile 3. 48, 48 on the timer. So, yes, if you want to delve into this any further, I got you with some private readings. Just hit up my email down below in the description box. Also, please like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. All that stuff really helps keep me in that mean old YouTube algorithm. And just thank you so, so much for all of my OGs and my newbies who continue to support the channel, whether it's watching ads or um, commenting, even if it's just an emoji. All the engagement really does help. And so, thank you from the bottom of my heart. We are almost at 10,000 subscribers. I could not be more humbled and happy. And yeah, I just never thought that I would be here. So, thank you so much to all of you who have stuck with me and just been the most beautiful souls. I'm sending you so much love, warm hugs, and wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it's as beautiful as you. Thank you so much for being here. Bye, guys. Bye.
Mimi on the beach.